Both will be hoping for it, but it's not an easy matchup for either.
It's a spooky lineup for Triumph. You got Shake and Junior in the back, and you got some Shadow Children in the front. So they're just going to send into battle. Yeah, you ever heard like
sleep paralysis demons?
Yeah, some of those sleep paralysis demons, or like the black-eyed children or whatever. You heard those myths and legends before, Mac? Maybe you probably don't look into that. Anyway, Triumph, they're stacked up in towards the B side of the map here. It's going to be that B execute coming out. Shake ready with that smoke, ready with the utility, but the two-man crossfire on this B site from Cloud9.
Yeah, Floppy's going to just tap away with that USP, but actually not having too much luck, so that's going to put a bit of pressure onto OC. Still Floppy not able to find a frag, but rotations come in from JT as well. This is a huge stack on the B bomb site. It's not just JT, by the way. It's the whole Cloud9 team that got there before Triumph was even setting foot in the bomb site.
Yeah, they had like 3 players in mid or something like that, and as soon as the contact come out, it was the hard rotate, Mac.
It was a weird situation, but look, C9 had their number and saw that Triumph were on the full commit to that B site, so it worked out perfectly.
It was that early boost onto short. I don't know if you caught it right when we went into the game. They were boosting up onto short, and that's the player that ran into mid, got the info. There was nothing going on there. Hard rotate came across from Cloud9, and Bob's your uncle.
Let's see if
My
Triumph...
uncle's name's Gavin.
Bob is your uncle, though.
Gav's my uncle.
Gavo.
Gavo, he's a lad. Love a good Gavo. Wish he was my dad.
Okay.
For those who are unaware, Jordan has had like 2 hours sleep last night, or maybe 4 hours of broken sleep.
If Jordan was your phone, he would be on 6% battery right now.
That's about right. That is about right. And look, I mean, there wasn't that much to that round, fellas, so can you blame me for just trying to serenade the audience? 2-0 the scoreline, and this is going to be the one where Cloud9 will have to put a bit of harder yards in, I suppose.
They've done a pretty good job in the anti-eco there. 2K across the board from all of the lads. They've got those Famises and M4s, so Cloud9 on the CT side could be putting themselves in a pretty decent position here. They're anticipating this long play, and it is actually coming out here, so this should be a pretty good situation for Cloud9.
Going straight out, Ryan goes, finds himself the double, and he's going to be doing it solo. The other 4 starting to make their way up short now, and knowing that the A-site defenses are weakened, they're not going to be hitting the brakes at all. Full contact, maybe one flash over towards A-ramp there just to clear that out, make sure no one's peering over towards long, and that's going to be a man advantage in the post plant.
Yeah, a bit of a conundrum now for Cloud9, right, Pilsky?
Yeah, it's a really good mid-round call from Triumph there. Ryan just goes out long. There's no way he should be able to get away with 2 kills there. Best case, he should be trying to get a 1-for-1 and be traded down pretty quickly. So he's created a lot of space here, and Triumph has just legged it straight up short. Now the contact coming in from OC.
Big nade onto Junior, and it's a nice setup, but OC just destroys it. That's going to be a 3-for-2 trade as Moose now has to do it all on his own, and he's going to as well.
Jordan.
Quick triple and a second on the board.
That's a thick Moose.
That is a thick Moose indeed. I really almost felt like OC kind of deserved that, though. So much work. Great spray down.
How long were you planning that for?
Well, the first thing that Jordan said to me when I got into the office today was, "Hey, Pilsky, are you ready to watch a thick Moose in action today?" And I said, "Yeah, I guess so."
Yeah, I guess so. Well, it's good. That's good news, Pilsky, because you might be witnessing that today. 4-2 Moose already. That's a rough one for Cloud9 to lose.
I mean, both teams' economy is absolutely cooked right now. Look at Cloud9, the quad push into upper, and Triumph, they just give up uppers. They're going to play full retake. JT's found a frag toward lower there.
I mean, Cloud9 doesn't really have any other options, though. They need to do something a little bit tricky here because they're going to have to just take Angels. They've got no util to stop Triumph pushing bomb sites.
And I like that approach from them. You don't see teams do that often enough. When you do have a bit of a lackluster buy, you can't just play a default setup. It's not going to work. The whole reason there's like tried and true setups that you see time and time again are designed is to use that utility to be used in an ideal buy. So I like the aggression from Cloud9, but unfortunately now they've lost that man advantage that they had, and that's where you start to see them go once again aggressive into catwalk and middle.
Well, it looks like it might just work. Junior's holding a nade out. He's going to pop it out, and, well, 1-for-1 so far as Moose has gotten himself a kill onto Floppy and into the A bomb site. Meanwhile, the other 2 Triumph players are walking into B. So Cloud9, sure, they've got control of mid, but they don't have control of either of their sites.
Actually, Triumph has control of both of their sides at the moment. You see Moose, he's looking thick up on top of that A bomb site. using a bit of a one-way, waiting for someone
They
to
think it's
overextend.
A?
Yeah, I think they do think it's A, yes. That's Moose with his alpha presence.
Thick Moose on the site. Get him out of here. Well, Sonic's gotten onto the info maybe that there's nothing going on there, although he has gotten the kill and they're still committing here, Cloud9. Or perhaps they've just decided they want to save. Grab the AK.
Yeah.
They don't have a kit, so it's going to be quite hard to rotate to the other side of the map and get a defuse off.
Yeah.
That one was certainly a... Oh, oops, bugger. Yep, we've gone to the wrong site. No worries, boys. Just take that AK and we'll get him in the next one.
Are you guys familiar with what a C9 is in Overwatch?
Yes.
I feel like that's kind of like the Counter-Strike equivalent.
Yeah.
So in Overwatch,
there.
you have to contest a point, right?
Yeah, Pilly sheltered.
Or a payload, right?
Right. I don't play inferior esports, but go on.
You've got to push the cart, right? And to push the cart, you need players on the cart.
Yeah, so like Team Fortress 2 is what
Correct, like Team Fortress 2.
Yeah.
And when the timer runs out, the game ends.
Okay.
But if you have someone on the cart when the timer runs out, you get overtime. And you continue to push until someone gets off the cart.
Okay.
A C9 is where no one gets on the cart to get the overtime push started.
So essentially...
Like they're winning the fight, but there's no one that touches the point.
It would be like if you win the round on the retake and then everyone forgets to defuse, kind of like what Astralis did. Was it Astralis? No,
G2.
G2 did.
Oh, they've cleared out Ryan from long this time. That's nicely done. So that's going to be the long control established for Cloud9. I think the sense I get from this game is that, yeah, look, it's two of the sort of teams at the bottom order of the NA Pro League group at the moment. But the calls from both teams have actually been pretty good. I'm liking how Cloud9 is playing with the buys. I'm liking how Triumph is mid-rounding at the moment. They seem to be kind of out mid-rounding Cloud9 these last couple of rounds, even from a deficit in that last round. Let's see if they can do it again.
Well, Floppy, he's only got 12 HP, so he is going to be lucky to get much more damage done. But bit of an off angle for him. Maybe he gets one and done. That'd be more than enough for Floppy in this position at 12 HP. And it'd get the info for Cloud9. Sheikh Zula does check the corner inevitably, but now Cloud9 aware of Triumph's position.
Yeah, actually, you know, they've got Penny over here towards Cap. So if he's able to actually punish this aggression up catwalk or into middle, never mind. OC's just going to absolutely dome him. And Triumph, they're going to speed things up. Pedal to the metal up onto this A site. Double cross smokes.
Smokes will allow the safe passage. Molly on short as well. But this is a solid setup for the retake for C9.
No.
Nice shot from JT. And look, I think it's all crumbling apart here. Moose, though, going to try to fight for it. JT on the trade. 2 for him in the round. And now Junior in a 1v3. No armor. Let's see if he can do it on the glass cannon.
9 seconds, has to plant the bomb, and that's going to give Cloud9 some time to progress. AWP in hand, though, and these are not good aim duels. Modem, he's going to be thanking OC for that one because he makes his life much easier hitting that headshot.
Now Triumph, I mean, they won 2 on the trot, which means they got no loss bonus. So even with that bomb plant, probably going to be sitting around 3k. Moose might have enough to hero AK or something like that if he wants, but probably not advisable. So Triumph probably going to have to take a single save here. Equally on the other side, Cloud9 only surviving with 2 guns. Their money's still pretty cooked. That's a great shot from OC. Cloud9 looking pretty sharp, at least to start off Dust2 here. I get the sense from them that they're aware that this is a game that they need to win. Attack timeout for Triumph.
Ooh, Penny on the way to the old James Bond.
Oh, yeah. Penny is... He's had like 1 or 2 good maps, but unfortunately a little inconsistent for Triumph at the moment.
Let's have a look and see what the stats are actually looking like for this season, guys.
Oh, who's at the top of the stats?
That's what I want to know. Breezy is at the top of the stats.
See, these are the boring stats. The stats that I want to look at are like, who's the player from the team that's not performing well that's up there towards the top? And that's actually OC. It seems.
Yeah. Well, he did have that 42 frag map.
He did.
That must be boosting it a little bit.
I think I saw a tweet from that AZ-esque guy on Twitter, and he was like, oh, OC got 41 kills in Overpass, and then 39 kills in the other 2 maps.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
it's a bit rough. Junior's not doing too bad. Yeah. I think Junior's a pretty underrated player, to be honest, from what I've been seeing from Triumph. A couple of players on this Triumph roster that I've been quietly impressed with. I think the player I'm most impressed with by far has been Sheikh Zula. I think his calling is actually quite good. Which, going back a couple of seasons of Pro League, Jordan,
yes,
definitely was not the case for some of the NA teams that were towards the lower end of things.
Yeah, but I think that's just Counter-Strike in general these days has improved to such a level. Even the weaker teams are at a baseline a lot stronger than what they used to be. That's a really nice entry from Ryan and helped out by Sheikh Zula with the flash. I wonder if this gives Triumph a bit of a shot in this round that they otherwise shouldn't have had. Motum, he is going to be able to get rid of Ryan, and that stabilizes things to an extent.
Oh, they're just going to go into the B site though, Mac.
Junior with this Glock is not going to have a good time at all, and JT, that's some freebies. MOTM straight through the doors is able to maybe find the final man. Moose goes down as well, and that's going to be 4 on the board. C9 looking good on the anti-eco after losing the initial pick.
Well, they keep the double AWP in as well, which is great news, and something that we sort of highlighted on the desk is going to be something that we will see a fair bit of today.
I would not be too surprised to see that. Cloud9, decent money disparity across the board. See if Triumph is going to try to win this round and pressure the economy a little bit more. So they've got the AWP for themselves, got pretty good utility across the board into a proper gun round. Cloud9 used their utility nicely to take that long control there. And it seems like for the time being, Triumph pressuring towards Catwalk and middle.
Flash out mid, OC able to deny it. Ryan on the trade as Junior manages to slide one through the door. JT now on half HP, and Floppy, great cover now coming in. Sonic, him and JT just trying to make this one work, but Shake, he's managed to find Floppy, and that's going to be the B site found as well. So great presence out mid and upper dark at the same time. And now from this situation, it's going to be hard for C9 to get back in, but they do have the util to do so.
Well, speaking of util, JT with a HE nade in hand, he's probably not going to throw that because he's quite intent on posting himself on that line. Now the grenade goes into the site, but it won't connect onto Shake. And Moose is in such a good spot that if push comes to shove, he should be able to clutch this round out. Maybe a smoke and a molly from Sonic can cause a bit of a problem for Triumph. We'll see what they're going to do here because they're going to have to go now. Flashes come in, and so too does Cloud9. First frag goes the way of Triumph, but then the second two follow and go back the way of C9. Motum gets all 3, and Cloud9 have got themselves 5. Very, very nice retake. Great util usage. The flashes to perfection. And Triumph just crumble.
That's going to be a good opportunity for Cloud9 to build up that money pretty heavily. As for Triumph, they have to take the single save here, try to get something done. Fair bit of utility out there from them. Initial smoke to the corner. Couple flashes over the top. They secure that long control, but Cloud9 isn't contesting it. Instead, you see the push up middle.
Almost spotted, but they seem to not be aware at all. MOTM's just threaded the needle.
Yeah.
And beat by that Tech 9 bomb now on the ground. Ryan, 1 bullet with the Deagle will do it. And that's going to be a rifle retrievable as well. So let's see if Triumph can again try to mid-round their way back to victory. But Floppy here at lowers.
Well, this could be bad for Floppy if he actually doesn't check that left angle. Oh, hang on. Yeah, someone saw it. Whether it was Floppy or Bottom, and Bottom just said, hey, mate, there was a guy on your screen.
Nah, I think it was, it would have popped up on the map.
Yeah. Either way, gets the job done, and that's what we need to see for Cloud9. Very, very solid anti-eco. 4 guns alive. Bottom gets a bit aggressive, but no one else doing anything too silly. And so far, so good for C9. They've got a good money set built up on this CT side so far. They've got a nice lead, 6-2. And this is an opportunity to really put the pressure onto Triumph here by winning the next few rounds.
How you looking, Mitch? Finding some good stuff?
What's looking good cooking?
Not
Okay.
much? Okay. No?
Yeah, I don't
I
know what
thought
you're
you
trying to
weren't
say
here.
here.
I thought you were muted for a second. Anyway.
Yeah, my mic might have been muted.
Look at this boost coming out from Junior. He's just trying to find the timing, but goes straight into Sonic's trap. Just playing on the off angle on short. Shake manages to get another, and OC drops that molly, making sure no cross comes out for free at mid. Seem to be aware of the players there in lowers after Ryan managed to get the trade. Bottom solo out long as well. So this is a dangerous situation, but JT falls off in time. And now they have to try to defend the site from CT. It's going to be an awkward fight here.
Yeah, it always is trying to retake the site like that, but OC just decides better of it with the AWP. It's not going to be an easy angle for him to fight. It was really onto JT if he was able to get maybe one as they cross up on short, and then maybe another one as he drops down. Either way, not going to happen, and so Triumph will get themselves their third. Oh, I say that. I mean, Cloud9 is still sort of hanging around here, but yeah, OC and Floppy, they just wanted the AWP. And that's good news, at least, to take the double AWP back through again. Keep that money as tipped off or topped off as much as possible.
There seems to be some confusion at the moment in chat as to where Alex is.
Alex?
Who?
Who?
Alex is one of my roommates. He's at home.
The new C9 pickup, the Colossus.
Never heard of him.
No, man, neither.
Actually, one of my roommates is British, and his name is Alex. So
Oh,
I know Alex. It's not a big deal, actually.
easy.
To me,
Alright.
I know pro players.
I'm really proud of you, Pilski, but I don't think anyone else cares.
Jordan,
Sorry.
you're just saying that because you did get a good sleep in. You're
Oh.
just being mean to me because really inside you're the one who's hurting.
I really am, actually. We're 9 rounds in. It feels like an eternity so far, Pilski.
Okay. Well,
You're making it sound horrible. It's great Counter-Strike.
yeah, I am actually enjoying this game thoroughly, Jordan.
My eyes are in pain because they don't want to be open.
Look, Jordan.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, close them and cast.
To be honest, Jordan,
we have Braille
if you
monitors
don't want to
here.
be here, you don't have to be here.
Really? Seriously?
But as for me and Mac, we're both enjoying this game and
That's
we
good.
want to be here.
Okay, I'm proud
This
of you.
is what I wanted to see from Triumph. Actually, I was setting up a little Skyboxy segment on this, so I'll pick up this topic later on.
Skybox, Pog.
Later on,
Pog
but
champ.
Triumph is about to do this late long take that I've been waiting to see, and they've cancelled it. They've chosen to cancel it. Maybe because that smoke has come out, and they're going back towards middle.
A very slow round, actually, from Triumph here. Bit more of a presence over toward B now from them, but they are actually going to have to use this util pretty quick smart. OC posted on the line. This could go horribly wrong for Triumph. Oh, they've been spotted, that's for sure. And OC is going to get himself the first frag. Now counter util coming back on in from Cloud9. Shotgun AWP does go awry, but Modem is there. Ever solid on the B bomb site. That's a good 3K.
And look, I just wanted to highlight real quick because as far as I know, we've got a timeout coming up in this round after that's gone horribly wrong for Triumph. So we'll take a little bit of a look at the Skybox.
Oh, Skybox, Pog. I love a good Skybox.
All right, so the reason why I wanted to see that long take come out is because of how a lot of CT teams, they use their rotations here on Dust2. You see the long take coming out from them. After they secure that long control, they get the smoke down on the doors. You're going to see, I think it's Floppy, hop into this blue bin and just play solo there. And then you see the rotates come out. JT is going to go into CT.
I can see
And
them.
Sonic is going to go up onto that catwalk. So it's the standard thing you see on Dust2 every single time, right? And you can see Triumph are going towards middle. There's only one player towards long in that late round situation. Last time it was JT. So I feel like a late long take would have been a really, really good thing for Triumph to be throwing out. But actually they cancelled, then they went back towards B. But if you go towards the B side of the map once this initial long take comes out, you can see how strong they are towards middle into B. Last time I had 3 towards B. That round you see a lot of players towards middle, and Triumph have been shut down a lot. So
there you go. I really did appreciate that pun there as well. Floppy just bouncing or hopping. I think you said Floppy hopping in. It's like floppy ears, like a rabbit. I don't know. That's just the way that my mind works on 2.5 hours sleep. Thought it was a good one though, Pilski. Give you credit there. 10 rounds in though, and Triumph have only got 3 on their T side. It's their map choice.
You're seeing it here, right? Like they're grouping up in towards long heart. They want to try and isolate that player solo towards long. Really, this time it's more so at the boost and trying to catch him on a bit of a different angle.
Look, I'm just here to love Jordan's incoherent rambling. This is making my day already.
It's not incoherent, dude. I'm still speaking English.
Yeah, but it makes absolutely no sense.
You don't think Floppy equals bunny rabbit because of floppy ears, and therefore
Floppy makes me think of something completely different.
I don't want to know
Floppy makes me think of something
anything
that
to do
happens
with
to
you
me
and
when I
Floppy.
see Mac, so...
Huh?
What?
Floppy makes me think of sick entries.
Oh, well, what about sick defenses as well?
Ooh.
Oh,
Maybe.
gee, that almost could have been
So
3.
this is a really good situation for Triumph. They've taken that late long control, they've picked that player, and now you're seeing Cloud9. They're in a terrible position. They're actually getting pinched between 2 different angles, and now you're starting to see the aggression come out from Modem. They have to do something different. 30 seconds on the clock here.
Let's see how Triumph sort of get their way out
Timing.
of this situation.
Oh, yes!
Behind them. Penny able to go for the trade, though. And just on minimal HP, Sonic fights for his control of Wizard there. And now it's going to be Junior in a 1v3 just with a Scout who can upgrade to that AK, which he does, but he's missed the bomb. And he's not going to have time. And he's not going to have health either because JT takes his head straight off. And that nade as well, just allowing that to be a one-shot headshot. Great defense coming out from C9.
Look, credit to Cloud9. They did go for that aggression. But in the positions Triumph were in, they've got 2 players on catwalk. They've got long control with 2 players over there. If they just a little bit more patient and pinch that A site, that could go a lot better for them. But unfortunately, that awkward timing goes in the favor of Cloud9. Something that the old Mouse Sports lineup used to do pretty well. I was talking about Sunny in the ENCE G2 game yesterday, walking up catwalk on that T side. Something that old Mouse lineup used to do really, really well was to take that catwalk control and then take long and then pinch the A side.
Oh. That could have been a bit awkward for Modem, and it does end up being a little bit. It's 2 for 2 so far. It's not a particularly amazing anti-eco so far from Cloud9. I like the intent. I like the aggression. They're trying to make things happen on that CT side, and they're trying to be the ones to dictate how this game plays out. But they do need to get careful that they don't overextend a little.
We'll see if it's going to be just around for damage for Triumph or whether they can actually convert here. Floppy's out on an island towards this B side, actually, so if he goes down here, this could be winnable for Triumph.
Let's see if Floppy can hold strong, stuck at Heaton now. 3 men to get past, and he gets the spray onto 2. Secondary pulled out. Penny going to be falling as well. And that was a rough situation for Triumph, made even worse. Floppy, solid defense, pretty much on his own, but the flash coming in from B-Ramp to support was more than enough to get it over the line.
It was that flash that really set this up. You could see that Floppy waited. He hid behind the box, waited for that flash to come in, didn't try to take the fight without the assistance of his teammate. So yes, he was alone, but he had a Guardian Angel as well.
You love a Guardian Angel, don't you, Jordan?
I'm a big fan of Guardian Angels.
Well, from 2-2 scoreline, where has this game gone? 7-1 in the favor of Cloud9.
It's gone to 9-3, Pilski.
Yes.
Well, you asked.
In the last 8 rounds.
You asked.
It's gone to 9-3. You can read the numbers as good as you can read the kill feed, Jordan.
That's
I'm
right.
very proud of you.
Yep. It's a struggle at the moment, but we're getting there.
At least your reading and comprehension skills are still on point, even if your speaking skills aren't.
I think I'm speaking quite fine, thank you.
Anybody want some coffee?
No.
No.
At least
You want some coffee?
No.
No back.
No.
But Sonic wants a pick, and he's found it. 1-man advantage here. Triumph going for that late long take, but there is 2 players over here. Seeing Cloud9 feeling a lot more comfortable to send the crossfire. After that late long take came through last round from Triumph, you see Cloud9 make a bit of an adjustment.
Yeah, C9. They seem to know what they're doing at the moment. 10-3
Oh, yeah.
now on the CT side.
I like the change of setup from them. Not hard rotating one-dimensionally to defend that mid-to-B aggression and then get that catwalk pick. That time set up for that late long take to be coming out and counter it pretty nicely. That's some great CT side calling in terms of the setups from Cloud9, really anticipating what Triumph wants to be doing. And that's what you got to do on the CT side of Dust2. You can't defend everything on this map. You have to give and take. The Ts can cut the map in half. You have to push and pull. When the Ts make aggressive plays or like smoke mid to B, you have to make an aggressive play, somewhere. Make something happen a lot of the time when they take that catwalk control or when they cut the map in half. So it's nice to see Cloud9 changing up what they're doing.
Let's see if Modem can hold off here at short. Sonic going to be left on the line and gets one blinded. Good timing on the shot. And now falling back, that's the man advantage. Let's see if C9 are still able to establish this defense. Triumph, they're looking a little bit lost here on the pistols.
Well, they've been able to get a couple of picks here and there with the pistols and the half buys, but they haven't really been too lucky in converting those rounds. See, I mean, there's another pick, right? Modern down in mid. He's been a key player for Cloud9.
Can someone explain how Ryan's in the game deagling people and in chat at the same time?
Different people.
Different
Pilsky.
Ryan.
Yeah, it's different people actually.
You got the joke just so far over both of your heads.
Yeah,
It's
but
insane.
you said that so serious. There was no sarcasm tone in your voice whatsoever. Sonic just ripping apart Ryan, who we are talking about as well. Now he probably will go to chat because there's 30 seconds left in the round. And Penny, there's some timing. Plant for short.
Hello, OC. Did he not? Did Moose not see him? Maybe the smoke didn't fade favorably. That's going to give OC the double kill. Junior's got such a long rotate in here. He's going to make some noise. Should be heard. Sonic spots him. That's an easy round in the end for Cloud9. Thank you very much, OC. And they're going to be up to 11. Any biased Triumph casters here?
Not really much to be biased about, Jordan.
I do like the horned creatures such as Moose, especially when he's tapping heads.
I think it's a deer.
Do you
Their mascot's a deer.
empathize with them on a spiritual
Their
level?
mascot's not a moose,
A moose is a moose.
but their mascot's a deer.
I don't care. I'm talking about moose horns.
Okay. Didn't know you were so into horns, Mac.
I mean, there's some real low-hanging fruit jokes here right now, but I'm not going to go there.
Very close to, saying something, but that was just too easy, Pilly. You're not going to take me into that one.
Damn, haven't triumphed this time. Unfortunate. Ryan is though. Triumph.
Right?
Oh man, this is just a terrible cast, isn't it?
Well, if you say so yourself, speak for yourself.
I'm having a great time, actually. Look at this beautiful Molotov going to short now. MOTM managing to wrap around the smoke. Moose falling. Now he's here solo to hold. There's the second Junior. Is he going to be able to capitalize on this? He knows the information, but that smoke, it's about to fade. MOTM full control of the bomb. Junior managing to fight his way out of this. Going to be stuck in car. Got the shot, but
hello.
Another Sonic on the trade. That was actually a crazy situation, and it's going to be 12-3 heading into the half. What have they got for us in the second? Well, find out after this break.
I've been so anti. Yeah, you're a bad chick and you know that. Eyes roll back every time you throw that. Love letter on your bed, I wrote that. I need you and I'm not afraid to show that. Buy you anything, anything on your everything. Buy you anything on your everything. World falls down when you pick me up. I came up from a small town, no one hit me up. Now they wanna be my friend. Everybody play pretend. But now I'm pulling up in a Bentley. There really ain't shit you can tell me. What? I just wish somebody would help me. This lifestyle is not healthy. I could buy you anything on your everything. Buy you anything on your everything. I could buy you anything on your everything. anything for you. Anything, anything on your everything. She's a goth girl, welcome to my goth world. Fell in love with the diamonds and pearls. Yeah, we do what we want when we want. Sex fifth with the new Saint Laurent. Party too lit, get kicked out. All alone, that's the only way to live now. Yeah, we do what we want when we want. I'ma get you anything that you want. Anything, anything on your everything, everything for you. Anything, anything on your everything.
12-3 the scoreline after Cloud9 go off at a blistering pace on Dust2. Mac, I got one question for you.
Yeah, what? What is the question? I like them.
Do you love refrigerators?
I do. Why?
Okay, I got another question for you.
Yep.
Is your refrigerator running?
No,
I think so.
Standing still.
You think so?
I think so.
Then you better go catch it.
I don't like 6%, Jordan.
Well, Cloud9 are operating, I would say probably like 80% at the moment. Seem to be playing a pretty good game for themselves.
He scares me.
Up 12-3.
I love refrigerators.
They are grouped up towards B at the moment. You make it so hard to do my job, Jordan. So damn hard.
Pilly, I appreciate you doing your job. Anyway, look at this. 3 sets of util for C9. That's going to be a lot of flashes being thrown across the top. Moose in a solid position at gate as Ryan is just going to be trying to draw as much attention as possible here from Heaton, and Moose gets in behind it with a couple of shots, but no reaction. Sonic flicks around, and Moose, you can't miss those. Now that's going to be man advantage and the B site for C9.
Oh, the shots were so loose for Moose. Unfortunate.
Oh, on the way back in, Penny's gone solo. It's Shake and Junior to maybe make something happen. Shake hoping for a jiggle on the right side of double stack, but it's not coming to him this time, and C9, they just want to lock this one down as quickly as they can.
Yeah, it really feels like C9 aren't messing around in this matchup. They just want to get the job done and get out of here. And, well, picking up the pistol in the second half is going to be a big proponent of that. They've done a very good job of that. 13-3. Looked like it could go poorly, but a couple of missed shots from Triumph. The opportunity presents itself. Cloud9 takes advantage of it. And that's that.
Sonic just realizing, hang on, that's not a Glock.
Well, it's cool artwork behind Sonic. It's like a astronaut.
Yeah.
Pog.
Jordan's in space at the moment.
Pogstronaut. How is it up there, Jordan?
Dark.
How's the weather?
Yes. Good.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Well, thanks for not going on that one. Anyway, Floppy is going to be going straight out long now. Junior able to make it into a trade. Now, we are going to see a boost up to site in a second. Ryan going up. And both the scouts should be able to fire. But look at C9. They realize the danger of holding this long position. And they're going to go for the rotation.
They got tons of time, Mac. They got all the time in the world. 1:20 on the clock. But Moose thought he was going to go for a bit of a peek towards middle there. Smoke onto Xbox. Good stuff for Cloud9. They're going to try and take that catwalk control. And what did I say about taking long and then taking catwalk?
I don't know. I didn't listen.
Very good.
Ah.
Very good, Jordan.
Oh, thank you. Well, 3-on-4. Junior's going to drop down into CT spawn, which allows Cloud9 now safe passage into the site. Penny wraps behind. But Modem is just a bit too sharp at the moment. I don't know what he is on at the moment, but he was 20 frags going into the second half.
He's going for it.
He wants
hungry.
the 30. He wants the 30 and it's 16-3.
He's where the CTs buy guns.
Yeah, he is. Well, let's see if Moose can maybe thread the needle here.
Good evening.
Takes more than he gives. And Moose looking like a goose as TM comes in from the side. And he turns it into a triple on the anti-force. And now look at this, C9, 2 rounds away from taking the W on map 1, which is, of course, Triumph's map pick, but boy, does it not look like that right now.
Well, sometimes you just got to farm it up.
Very cool. He's very happy about that. He's fragging.
I reckon that's all that KZ.
Maybe. Save from Triumph. They're going to get their first buy on the CT side at match point. And Cloud9 will have 12 match points. But how many will they need, Jordan?
1 at this rate. They're going to need 1 at this rate, Pilski.
Okay.
Because it was 3-3, if I'm not incorrect, which would mean that it was 11 rounds in a row now for Cloud9.
Oh, I like those layered flashbangs from Cloud9.
Do you like that?
Yeah?
How about this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They are just eco kills, after all.
Stat padding,
Yeah.
be it as it may.
Maybe not that one.
Pass on that one. First 3 were good. How about this one?
Can I get some proper judgment rather than just, yeah, good?
10 out of 10.
Nah, a bit more.
11 out of 10.
I meant
100 out of 10.
in terms of definition.
A very clean anti-eco. 5 players surviving.
Hmm.
Good economy. 12 match points.
15 to 3.
This game,
Aesthetically pleasing?
and it's a CT side comeback. This game is almost unlosable.
Almost.
This is like a 99% game from Cloud9.
Oh. Ooh, Ryan going to be barely tagged on the cross. Still 67 HP to play with. Decent buy coming out, and this is where Triumph need to put their foot down. Junior has this AWP to play with, Moose as well, so double AWP setup. Could it be the answer?
It's going to have to be the answer. This is what you're going to buy when you're down 15 to 3. It has to be able to have an impact, and it has so far. Junior opens up the account this time for Triumph. Jake Sula will work his way into Goose. Oh, it's rough timing for Junior.
Well, Cloud9, they've got catwalk control, but they've lost 2 players, so seeming like Triumph are going to be having a pretty good shot at picking this one up. Goose has missed a couple of shots there. Counter flash in from Goose from Sheikh Zula. Does go down, and actually Cloud9 sort of wrangling this back.
Yeah, JT knows that Penny's heading up to try and contest him. Sonic's also keeping an eye on mid. It's starting to fall apart for Triumph. It was a 3-on-5. It looked like they would win the round, but now all of a sudden it's Cloud9 favored. JT's run out of ammo, and Junior hits the no-scope, jumping shot onto OC. Maybe still a chance here for him, but he has to win the 1-on-2 to keep Triumph alive in the map. Triumph's map choice, by the way. And he creeps up around the side of JT. It's not going to be enough. 16 to 3. Cloud9 looking so good.